Welcome back, everybody. We are on FS25. We are on the memory map. Now, this map was on FS22. I really like this map, and this is also definitely one of my wife's favorite maps. And just kind of looking out there, it's a really beautiful map. It really is. It's not quite as large as a 4X map, but if you look at the map, it's still pretty good size. It's a pretty good size map. Like I say, not quite as big as a 4X, but it's got lots and lots of forestry on here for you. And it's got this castle thing. Now, I know on 22, there was collectibles all around this thing. But I'm not seeing any collectibles in the normal spots like it was on 22, so I'm assuming there's no collectibles because the only thing I found was this toilet. I'm assuming there's no collectibles on this map, which is fine as well. Starting out, if you go on easy, you're going to get all kinds of equipment. Of course, you have this large building pad. Now, I checked, and I'll show you, all of this is sellable. Every bit of it. Like this cow barn, which I would probably sell because it doesn't hold very many cows. So you can sell that. There's no cows in it yet. You can sell all of these buildings. Every one of these buildings are sellable, including the house. The only ones you're going to have trouble with probably is going to be the ones in the back because it's at the edge of the map. But if you just hover down on this building, if you want to get rid of them, just sell them that way. This one's a little harder. You're going to have to get up here and really finagle it around trying to get to it. But it is possible to get it. There it is. So you can sell that too. And like I said, you get a decent amount of starting equipment, so you can probably sell it and get yourself a little bit of money. The reason why I don't have any money is because I remember on this map, it has if you look, it has olives and green olive. It has green olives and it has grapes already here. Let's take a visit. And there's I think there's 4 each. Get out of this olive field here. Here we go. Run up here. The running is so much slower and worse on 25 than it ever was on 22. We'd already be out. I think I'm gonna get that light speed. So as you can see, they're pretty good sized fields. Pretty good sized olive field. And like I said, and then it's olive, grape, olive, and then there's 2 more up top. So 2 olives and 2 grape, or there's 2 olives here and there's a grape here. And then up here is your other grape. So it's 2 olives, 2 grapes total. Now, I don't know. I would probably let the production run on these. They're really low at 37%. I would let the production run through these, at full one time before getting rid of them. Because personally, I never thought that doing grapes and olives this way produced enough for all the work you have to do and all the specialty equipment you have to have. Because out of all the starting equipment you have, guess what you don't have? Yeah, you don't have anything. Now, there might be some specialty equipment in here, but you don't have the sprayer. I don't see a mulch. This might be. I think that is a mulcher. Nope, that's for bales. So, not only are you going to have to figure out a way to afford all the equipment for the grapes and olives, but like I said, the return just wasn't enough for me. And there's already a greenhouse on 25 that does grapes and olives, so, I'm kind of like, why would I want to bother? Yeah, there's nothing here to help take care of those. I mean, obviously, because you don't have, this is your starting farm here. So you own this field, this field, and this field. So you get quite a few fields, and they're all ready to harvest, of course, but they're at like 37%. So, like I said, generally for me, I would sell all of these cattle barns, um, all of the equipment, probably most of these buildings. I might keep these just because they're here, and they're okay. But if you got rid of them, you can actually put in like a 3-star garage and things like that. So, but I would definitely get rid of these. I'd probably get rid of that house too. Just me. This is diesel. I don't know. I might just keep it the way it is. And then back here, you've got tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, spring onion, Napa cabbage, chili peppers, and garlic. In my opinion, none of that brings in enough money to really concern myself with. But I think all it takes is water. If it only takes water, then it'd be worth it. Yeah, it just takes water. So, yeah, go ahead and fill it up with water and let them roll and just have them set to sell. Make yourself a little bit of money on the side. But all the equipment I would probably sell. The cow barns I'd sell. I definitely would sell that giant silo. Get rid of all the trailers. Because this goes with the cow barn liquid manure tank. You could keep that probably. They hold quite a bit. But yeah, get yourself some money and do that. It's a big, big map. And check this out. So as far as your productions go, I went ahead and bought the pear, the cherry, and the apple because I was curious. If you go, like I'll show you where they're at. Let's go back in. We're going to visit the apple orchard. So here's your apple orchard out here. And it takes manure and water. I'm assuming your manure goes here, your water goes here. Hence why you probably start with a cow barn to get the manure rolling. But it's only like 196 cattle. And manure is the lesser. You get less manure than you do slurry. I mean, maybe it's different on 25, but like I say, so it takes manure. But here's what I find funny though: is that why is an American elm? I mean, American elm trees don't grow apples. They're all American elms. Oops. And then over here, you have the cherry. And they're also American elms. The same thing with the pears. They're all American elms. And I'm like, not American elms don't produce cherries, apples, and pears. I promise. Now, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Because I mean, those are definitely supposed to be cherry trees, but they're all American elms. I don't know. It's weird. See, American elm. Material's missing. Yeah, a cherry tree. That's what's missing. So a little odd, but you know, it's the memory. It was always a really good map. I like this map. The wrong trees don't really concern me that much as far as like. I know there's a lot of people out there, but like realism, but I really don't care. I don't play Farming Simulator for the realism, because as we all know, it's not that realistic. There are some realistic elements to the game, but all in all, this game is not that realistic. So here's the other farm, and it also has now you can't open anything. Now this is the better cow barn, because this has the auto feeder this is the one from 22. They usually hold about 500 cows. This is exactly the ones that I used a lot. It's a really good cow barn. That way you get your mineral feed, silage, straw, and hay, and your mineral feed always goes here. A pretty good little cow barn. I will use those more than anything if I can. And I think there's a chicken one over here. So this is another really good building area too, I thought. I think, without buying the land, I don't know if this is chicken or cow. I don't remember. It can't be chickens. It's got to be cows or horses. But this is the other buildable area. Got this big building here. Again, you can't open anything unless you buy the land, so I don't know if I can purchase this or not. Let's take a look. Farmland. There it is. Yeah, $1.5 million. I think I'll have to wait a little bit because I'm only at 300,000. I was just curious. But and if you look at your productions, go down to your productions. So that's what I own because I bought them. You don't normally start with that. But go to available. Everything is on this map. I mean, you're talking carpentry, cereal, oil, potatoes, preserved food, soup, spinnery, sugar, tailor, bakery, dairy, old grain mill, sawmill. So I mean, and now I already purchased the. Come on, there it is, the juice place. So and it takes grapes, apple, and cherry. I didn't really see anything for the pears. Maybe I just missed it. There it is. Is that what that is? And that's canola oil. That's all oils. Preserved foods. Not really see anything in here. So I was just curious what I needed the pear for, or the pear thing for, because there's nothing. I don't see anything that you can use the pears for. I wouldn't think it'd be in there. Yeah, so kind of an odd little thing there, but I just sell them. No big deal. Pears sell pretty good price, but plus pears are delicious anyway. So, but again, good map, nice size. I think it's got plenty of farmland, plenty of forestry work for you to do. And as you know, on PC, it's a lot easier to do forestry work with the auto loader trailers, which we don't get on console. But plenty to do on this map. I think you guys will find this map just lovely. Do me a favor, if you like this video, do hit the like and subscribe and hit the notifications button so you know we got new content coming out. But as always, guys, that's all I got for you today on this map. Check it out, and don't forget to give these modders a good rating if you like their maps. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time.